Have you ever noticed that the people who seem lucky never explain what they're really doing? There is a reason. There is a quiet secret that almost nobody talks about, simple enough to ignore, powerful enough to change the entire direction of your life. And here's the twist. You don't have to share it, post it, or brag about it. The more you practice it in silence, the faster reality starts to shift in your favor. Life feels exhausting when you're constantly fighting what happens to you. You push the fear away. It grows. You avoid the problem. It follows you. You ignore the emotion. It screams louder. That's not a coincidence. What you resist persists. When you struggle against something, you actually give it more power. But what if you could flip that? What if, instead of wrestling with your reality, you could work with it? Imagine this. Opportunity showing up out of nowhere. The right people crossing your path. Doors opening without you forcing them. Too good to be true? It's not. In this video, you'll discover a quiet way to stop feeding what you don't want and start activating what you do want. No drama, no rituals, just a simple inner shift that changes how life responds to you. I'm going to show you exactly how this silent method works and how to use it starting today. Stay with me to the end, because once you understand why what you resist persists, you'll never look at your thoughts, your emotions, or your bad luck the same way again. And you'll finally know how to stop repeating the same patterns and let life flow in a completely different direction. Before we begin, drop in the comments. I trust the flow of the universe. That intention already starts to tune your energy to the right frequency. Now, the secret. This is not just spirituality or motivation. Research on consciousness and perception suggests our experience is not fixed, but deeply shaped by mind. Mexican psychologist Jacobo Grinberg Zilberbaum proposed that consciousness interacts with an invisible informational field, what he called the lattice or hollow field, from which different possibilities can emerge. In modern physics, a quantum field is not a mystical idea but a mathematical object that fills all of space. Every point in space has a value in this field, and when the field is excited in a certain way, we perceive those excitations as particles, like electrons or photons. Before we measure anything, the field doesn't hold just one outcome, but a range of potential outcomes, each with its own probability. So, when people say the quantum field is a set of all possibilities, they mean this. It contains many possible ways reality could organize itself, and what we observe is the particular possibility that actually crystallizes into experience. Grinberg's idea is that consciousness might interact with this vast landscape of potentials, tuning into, amplifying, or selecting certain possibilities so they become the reality we live. His ideas are debated, but they point to something deeply practical. When you adjust your inner state, your outer world often begins to reorganize around it. Or, as Hermes Trismegistus famously said, as above, so below, as within, so without. Change the inside, and sooner or later, the outside starts to follow. Your inner world and your outer world are never truly separate. Here's the secret. Breakthroughs happen in silence. Many spiritual traditions cultivate practice in quiet. Modern psychology offers a clear parallel. Research by Peter Gollwitzer shows that when you announce your goals publicly, your brain often experiences a false sense of progress, as if part of the work were already done. This premature satisfaction can actually reduce your chances of following through. Neuroscience supports this idea. Dopamine doesn't just respond to rewards you've already achieved, it also encodes anticipated rewards. See Wolfram Schultz. When you talk about a goal as if it's already accomplished, you may get a small dopamine hit now, which reduces the tension and drive you need to take real action later. Look at high achievers. They act first, speak later. By protecting intention, you maintain a coherent field of focus strong enough to materialize outcomes without outside interference. This isn't only for big plans. Quiet, consistent actions create significant change. If you want to attract something, visualize and feel it as already real, but avoid oversharing. Let that vibration strengthen inside you. Learning a skill, launching a project, changing a habit, do it without seeking validation. Silent progress builds coherence. Many inner achievements, mindset shifts, emotional healing, spiritual growth are priceless and don't always need display. Allow yourself to feel the win without chasing recognition. Reality tends to reward those who trust the process without needing to prove anything. When you channel energy discreetly, something surprising happens. Opportunities arrive at the right time, results appear unexpectedly, and locked doors open. Your signal stays clean, uncontaminated by doubt or conflicting opinions. Now, a deeper layer, the subconscious mind. Much of life mirrors the programs held in the subconscious mind, beliefs formed in childhood and reinforced by repetition. Sociologist Robert Merton named one mechanism the self-fulfilling prophecy. Cognitive behavioral therapy shows how beliefs drive attention and behavior. Attention science adds the reticular activating system as a filter matching what you notice to what you value. If your inner narrative is scarcity, money is rare, success isn't for me, you'll act and notice accordingly, often without realizing it. To change reality, you must teach your subconscious mind a new pattern, repetition, imagery, and emotion tied to a new story. Replace limiting self-talk with agency-based affirmations and behave as the person who already lives that reality. As identity shifts, your signal changes, and life starts answering that frequency. Next, the flow state. Psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi showed that when challenge and skill are balanced, we enter flow, fully present, absorbed, and efficient. In flow, resistance drops and actions chain together effortlessly. You'll start to notice something else too, synchronicities. Moments that feel almost too perfect. You think of someone and they call. You dream of a change and an unexpected opportunity appears. Psychiatrist Carl Jung called these meaningful coincidences, events that feel strangely orchestrated. You can see them as your brain detecting patterns or as a deeper kind of alignment with life. But one thing is clear, they show up more often when your inner state is coherent and your attention is truly awake. So, why do some people seem to live in flow, while others feel like they're endlessly pushing upstream? One word, resistance. Desperate wanting silently screams, I don't have it. Endless checking, is it here yet? Why not yet? What's wrong with me? Only feeds doubt. The more you cling, the more life slips through your fingers. The antidote is not giving up. It's surrender without passivity. You still act. You still show up. You still move toward what matters. But you stop strangling the timing. You release the tightness in your chest. You let the present moment be what it is, without making it proof that you've failed. You say to life, I'm here. I'm willing. I'm walking. And I trust the rest will unfold when it's time. And here's where gratitude quietly changes everything. Not fake. I should be grateful, but a real, simple appreciation for one breath, one person, one small thing that is already good. Authentic gratitude softens the walls you built around your heart. It calms your nervous system, opens your perception, and makes you available to receive. The more you truly value what is here now, the more life seems to bring you new reasons to say, thank you. I didn't expect that, but I needed it. That's when flow stops being a concept and starts becoming the way your life actually feels. Know this, there is something I want you to remember starting today. In this universe, you are not a beggar. You are not here to plead, chase, or prove your worth. You are a spiritual being, temporarily living in a human body, consciousness with a heartbeat, awareness wearing a face. When you see yourself as a beggar, you shrink your own power. You talk to life as if everything is out there and you are down here, waiting to be chosen. But when you remember who you really are, an aware, creative presence, you stop asking, will I ever deserve this? And start asking, how can I align with this? From that place, you don't crawl toward your dreams. You walk toward them with dignity, guided action, and quiet trust. You're not here to beg from the universe. You're here to co-create with it. There is something I want you to remember starting today. In this universe, you are not a beggar. You are a spiritual being, living in a human body. You're not here to plead for scraps from life. You are here to co-create with it. Neville Goddard taught taught that real gratitude is not begging for a miracle. It is the feeling you have after the miracle has already happened. Imagine this for a moment. Your wish is fulfilled. The problem is solved. The door has opened. How would you breathe? How would your body relax? What quiet thank you would rise inside your chest? That feeling is the state Neville Goddard talked about. You don't wait for reality to change before you feel grateful. You become grateful first, and that state begins to rearrange what you attract. This is where the 3 magic words come in. I am. Every time you say I am, you are not using ordinary words. You are using the name of your inner power. Whatever follows I am becomes a command to your subconscious mind. I am unlucky. I am always late. I am not enough. These are spells you cast against yourself. But you can choose different words. I am guided. I am supported. I am worthy. I am grateful. Feel the difference in your body when you say them with sincerity. Gratitude, in this way, is not pretending everything is perfect. It is choosing to notice what is already given and to feel the reality of what you are calling in, as if it were already yours. Tonight, when you go to sleep, don't replay everything that went wrong. Instead, whisper inside yourself, I am grateful. I am provided for. I am becoming the person I was meant to be. Let that be the last vibration you send into your inner world before sleep. You are not a beggar in this universe. You are a conscious creator, and every I am you choose is another brushstroke on the canvas of your life. So here is your practice. Guard your intention. Build in silence. Share after foundations are real. Reprogram the narrative of your life. Your brain is always listening to the story you repeat. So choose that story on purpose. Use repetition, visualization, and emotion. See the new version of you. Feel how they walk, how they speak, how they respond to challenges. Then act as that identity now, not one day, not when things change, but in small decisions today. Every day, enter flow. Give yourself challenges that match your current skills. Not so easy that you get bored. Not so hard that you shut down. Reduce friction, remove distractions, prepare your tools in advance. Then monotask. One thing, one focus, one clear intention. Welcome synchronicity. Stay present enough to notice subtle signals, a phrase that repeats, a person who appears at the right time, an idea that lights you up. Don't overthink the whole path. Just follow the lightest next step, the one that feels clear, simple, and alive. Release resistance. Set clear goals, then let go of the tight urgency around them. You are moving forward even when you can't see every detail. Practice gratitude for what you already have and for what is on its way, unseen. And every night, close the loop. Before sleep, take a few quiet moments. Visualize your desired reality as if it's already unfolding. Repeat gentle affirmations that match your new identity. Let those images and words sink into your subconscious, where memory traces and habits are rewired. You are not stuck with your old script. Repetition, visualization, emotion, flow, synchronicity, gratitude, and nightly integration. This is how you quietly rebuild yourself from the inside out. Before you go, let's anchor this together. Type in the comments, I trust the flow of the universe and allow it to surprise me. Then tell me, which idea resonated with you the most? And what is one concrete way you'll apply it in your life this week? Remember, knowledge changes very little. Practice changes everything. The secret only works if you live it. If this video spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend, a family member, or on your socials so more people can shift out of resistance and into flow. Use this wisdom consciously and watch reality open paths you never imagined were there. If this video helped you understand the power of moving in silence while you build your life, make sure you subscribe right now. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next episodes on inner silence, resistance that persists, and the art of manifesting without announcing everything. Tell me in the comments, what are you going to start keeping quiet while you build in the background? Which idea from this video hit you the most? And if you feel more people need to stop shouting everything and start growing in silence, share this video with as many people as you can. friends, family, stories, groups. I'll see you very soon. In the next video,